Hi there, Emmanuel here, and today I'm going to give you 4 steps to crush FOMO, which is the fear of missing out in trading. Yeah, we're going to go through, firstly, what is FOMO? Yeah, I mean, it's spelled out here, fear of missing out. Do you know what I mean? But in trading, it usually presents itself in 2 ways. It's usually like on the charts itself, and I'll show you what I mean on the chart in a second, is where you feel like the price has moved and you kind of chase the price. You know, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Or it's in watching other people. You know, maybe you're in a trading community. Maybe you're seeing others and you're thinking, look, these people are crushing it. Do you know, what are they doing? Right? And then you start to think that somehow they've got some sort of secret. You're missing out on something and you start over leveraging, you start over trading, and before you know it, you completely bust your account. But as for on the charts, yeah, I'm going to show you exactly, you know, what I mean. But in a second also, I'm also going to give you access to some of the top traders that I know. They're 5, 6, 7 figure earners. And they're going to show you a strategy, exactly what they do to get over things like this. They work so much on mindset. You can train and, you know, get taught by them and get trading ideas. And you get that completely for free. Yeah, and I'll show you, and I'll talk a little more on that in a second. But firstly, I want to go to a chart and show you exactly what I mean. And this used to affect me quite a lot until I kind of joined these people and I worked on my mindset, and then, you know, things have settled down a little bit. So FOMO, in a sense, imagine this blue line here. Imagine this is price. So price starts to move and it kind of moves in waves. And when you don't know what you're doing, you're so fixed on what's happening just here. You're not really looking at the bigger picture. You know, beginner traders, they only stay on one time frame. They usually stay on very small time frames, like 1 minute and 5 minute. And that's the sort of charts they're trading on. So price is just moving. So you see the price, it starts to move. Say you're here and you think, and you get stuck on an idea that you think price is definitely going to go down. Yep. And you get in here because you see it's moved and you got in here right at the end of this like little down move. And then the price starts to go against you and you see it going against you, going, you know, oh my God. And then you see it start to turn. And what you then do as a beginner, you double down on on the amount that you're trading now. So you double the amount and it starts to go down. You start to get, oh yeah, finally, you know, I'm making some money. This is actually working. I'm understanding this. Then it turns on you again. And you're, oh God, losing. You get in here again. You think, oh God, you know, and then you triple down. And this is what people do. And they keep doing this kind of crazy things and they bust their accounts. Or they'll do something like this. Say, for example, if this was a trade on this side now, on the actual chart, if I was going to take this trade after learning what I've learned, I would wait for price to come and meet me here at this red candle here. If it moves off, I'd wait for it to come back down. But a lot of people, they see this start to move like that. It's like the train. It's taken off. It's left the station and they think, oh my God, it's going up. I need to get in, and they'll jump in somewhere here or here, just at the top here where it starts to pull back. And before you know it, and then double down on here, thinking it's still going to go up and bust their accounts. Do you know what I mean? Because the fear starts to come in. You start to see it going. You know, you've sat on the chart so many times here and thought, I would have got in here. And you see this happen and you think, okay, next time that happens, I'm definitely going to get in. Regardless of where it is, I'm going to get in. And you just don't have a strategy. You just follow this big movements. And banks and institutions know this is what people do. So you get these big movements that people start jumping in here because they think it's moved. Do you know what I mean? A really, really good example of this is Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin, yeah, people, if you got in down here at 2015, then yeah, I mean, you'd be in wicked profit here now. But most people got in here because all the hype here, getting here, lose your money. And now most people are thinking, now, let me get in now, when the thing is getting ready to turn around probably and come back a little bit, you know. So Warren Buffett said it very, very well. And I'll show you the quote. He said the stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient, you know. So most are very, very impatient. They don't have a strategy. They don't know sort of how to wait on price to come to where they want it to before jumping in, and they just jump in when they just watch movements, you know. And that's where FOMO comes in. And FOMO is a mindset. It's something that you just think, I'm missing out. I'm going to lose money. I'm losing money. And you start to make really poor decisions based on emotions, which is why your mindset is so important. So I want to give you 4 things now that you can do to crush that FOMO, to get rid of it. Do you know? The first thing is, especially if you're new, if you're new to trading, I wouldn't be trading on small time frames like 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, even 1, because it just moves too quickly. Trade on higher, on 4 hours, daily charts. That means that one of these candles takes 4 hours to print. It gives you time to slow down. It gives you time to think. It gives you time to think, okay, what am I going to do? To wait on price to come to you rather than chase price. So it's really, really important that you don't trade on these tiny little time frames that everybody's talking about and thinking, yeah, this is where you make money. You get in quickly, you get out quickly for 10 pips or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's not what you need to do as a beginning trader. The second thing is, wait for price to come to you. Why? If I was going to take a trade like this, don't forget on these types of charts, you can put pending trades on. So that means you can say, let me just put this line here. Say I said, right, price is moving. I want to sell this. If price comes back up to here, let me get rid of this. If price comes back up to there, I want to sell this down. So I put a pending trade on here and that's it. Then I'll leave it. Maybe at the end of the day, I'll come and check and see where price is and say, am I still going to leave the trade on? But what you don't do, which is like that's why I'm talking about trading on these 5 minute time frames, is you're watching price. You think, oh, it's going down a little bit. I'm going to go down. It's going up a little bit. I'm going to go up. Just put the pending trade on and leave it. Yeah. The third thing, and which is the beauty of sort of using something like TradingView, is you can set alarms. So even if I didn't want to put a trade here, I could make this an alarm. So when price came up into that region, I'd get an alarm. So I wouldn't have to be sitting on the chart. I'd get an alarm and it would tell me price is near your region. Come and have a look to see if you still want to take this trade, basically. So that's another thing. Don't sit on the charts all day long. This is where the fear comes in. I'm not sat on the charts watching them thinking, oh, I'm missing out. Those are some of the really, really important things, I think. And then the fourth thing, if you can, is don't sit on the charts. Find a hobby, find something else to do. If you're trading on higher time frames and one candle takes 4 hours to print, you don't need to sit in front of this chart forever. You can come here every 4 hours and have a look. It's only when you're trading on lower time frames, 5 minutes, etc., that you need to be watching everything. Do you know what I mean? So, this is what basically was what Warren Buffett was talking about when he said that it's the transference of wealth from money from people who are impatient to the patient. That's why 98% of trading really is about your mindset. And this is one of the things we do work on in the group that I'm in. And like I was saying, if you want to get access to that, then, all you need to do is go below this video. I'll leave a link below this. You can just click on that and it'll take you up to another page. Once you've opted in, you'll get completely free access, 7 days completely for free, where you can ask questions, where you can watch the strategy, where you can even take some of the trade ideas that we give out as well, and even profit from that trade ideas in that free week. So first thing I'd like you to do, if you want to, you can join by clicking on the link. But has this ever happened to you? Are you affected by FOMO? If you are, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how that FOMO affects you. And also, lastly, if you do get value from this channel, then take a second, just hit the subscribe button. Also, remember to tick on the bell icon so that anytime I do release a new video, you'll be notified. All right, I do hope you got some value from this. Thank you for watching. Till next time, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care.